Alright guys, thank you for tuning in on Kicks on the Fly, and today we have a special guest and also our first female on here. I know some people have been asking me when we're going to get a female, and I finally got one, and today I present you guys MadzMaher. So tell us a little about yourself, man, for the people that don't know what you've created here at Altered Ego.
Yeah, so basically my Instagram handle is MadzMaher, and I started about 3 years ago actually under the name like Just Peachy Thrift. Is like
okay, so you had a different name.
Yeah, I had a different name like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Right.
And I was in college, really short for cash, and I have a clothing addiction. So I honestly just started. I used to be a dancer.
Okay.
So I danced for like 16 years, so I gained that freshman 15 in college. So I had a lot of clothes that were too small for me, and I just wanted to like get rid of them. But like, I know I have cute clothes, and I've always had like a fashion sense. So my friends like kind of wanted to buy them off me.
Right.
So I just made like a quick page, and like it kind of started like people started knowing what it was, kind of.
Right. It started getting recognition.
Yeah, like a lot of people started being like, oh my god, Just Peachy, like when I would go around, kind of. So I started really enjoying it, and then one thing led to another. I actually got pregnant in college, so I kind of had to start making money like that.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
I moved in with my boyfriend at the time, and I wanted to be able to do something where like obviously I can't like leave, I couldn't do much like all the time, but I really wanted to still be focused and passionate in my work. So that kind of led to me curating like styles, outfits, like thrifting a whole lot. I actually get like sent in packages from my friends with good style, and I'll like sell for them, kind of like take 50%.
Right.
So then I don't have to like, I did that a lot, especially when I was pregnant, because I couldn't really get around that well when I was pregnant, obviously.
You got to deal with those circumstances.
Yeah, so basically I was just kind of like flipping, and then like I took a little break like when I was really pregnant, like took like a 2-month hiatus, and then kind of when I came back I was like, I broke up with my boyfriend, and I was like, I'm gonna freaking do
yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't sure.
No,
I'm gonna fucking like do what I gotta do. I gotta grind. Like, my parents helped me a little, but like it's always kind of been on me. So like I'm raising my son now, and like issues with my baby daddy, whatever. But like I was grinding, got my money up like with my designs, paying my own rent, like started reworking stuff. That's when I kind of started like really reworking stuff, because I've always loved like getting into it with art and stuff also.
And you had to step back and then go back into it, so it's like you got to find yourself again. Exactly.
Like I started out definitely just kind of selling whatever, and then as I've gone, especially now, but as I was progressing, definitely wanted to take my own style into it. But that's why like when I started out as Just Peachy Thrift, like I really felt like I had to change the name, which I did. I changed the name probably about like 8 months ago is when I really changed. Yeah, it was like it was like 2020, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was definitely 2020. Just like starting out as like a new chapter in like just clothes that I like. Like I will not sell a piece of clothing that I hate now. Like before I definitely would.
Right, because you were just trying to...
If I knew that like a basic girl would buy it, like I'd do it. Like it was more for the money before, and now it's like definitely for the fashion.
Yeah, like the passion that you bring into your clothes too, 100%. So you want to give that out within your customers as well.
Yeah.
So tell us about the customer base here in Charleston for clothes like this.
Yeah, honestly, so it's a funny story. I actually met Will, the owner of Altered Ego, back in October at like a Borges like after party. I have no recollection of this, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Like he tells me this happened, but like I don't know. Like apparently it did. So basically, he came up to me, or I don't know, maybe whatever, I was drunk. Because obviously we both have like fashion Instagrams, so we started talking about it. And then apparently to him I was like, I have more followers than you.
Okay,
like something like that.
Yeah. So you
like
challenged
something
with-
like that. And he was just like, this bitch, and like walked away. But like, I didn't even follow him, but he was following me. Funny. But then I like snubbed him a little bit, and he sent me like a wave like that night, like a wave on Instagram, and I never like, I think I like favorited it, but I never, whatever, we never talked. Fast forward about 2 weeks ago, literally 2 weeks ago, my friend was like, you have to come see this store, Altered Ego, like it would totally be your vibe. It's mostly like men's stuff. I mean, like t-shirts obviously anyone can wear, but like
Right.
there was no like real female hit here.
Yeah, I feel that.
And she was like, you would just love it. I walk in, and Will was here actually, but I had no idea who he was. He didn't recognize me. Like we had our masks on, type beat. Like I went through, and then as I was leaving, I was like, damn, like I wish I had this store. Like something about this store, like I should have a store. Like and I never really thought about like that. Like I love selling online. Like I love doing my shit. I was honestly planning on like moving later this year. Like
Okay.
I was just kind of like over Charleston. Like I hadn't really found like my like niche with like my people 100%. Like a store like this. Like there's not a lot of stores like this in Charleston.
Yeah.
There's actually probably like no stores like this in Charleston. Anyway, that fucking night he DM'd me. Like was like, do you want to be the female vendor like at Altered Ego? Like how crazy is that? And I was like, dude, I was literally in there yesterday, like, or in there today, and like so weird, like just like speaking stuff into existence. And then we had our meeting, just like clicked immediately, and like I was in here a couple days later. But it's so funny because then he mentioned like that like we had met before, and like I was kind of a bitch to him, and like it's just so funny how things work out, because like if he had messaged me then, like I was just on such a different like it was just so crazy, like perfect timing.
Right. Because Will's just filled with opportunity, so it's
Literally,
just like,
yeah.
it's so dope that he reaches out to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes like store owners will be like, nah, you really gotta come here, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then I gotta see it, and then if I approve of it, then it's like, yeah, sure, I'll let you have it. But nah, Will is always like, hey, listen, do you want to do it? Just come talk to me. You know, if you want to bring a couple pieces, you can, like, and we'll work something out. And that's just, Will is just a great man.
No, he's literally one of the best people I've ever met. But literally like it just happened so fast, and because I mean he followed my Instagram, so like he knew my work.
Right.
Like, and I launched my website MadzMaher.com like a month and a half ago, I want to say. So that's when I've really like kicked it up a notch. Like it's got to be a sick photo shoot, like hiring people, like doing that, and like the connections that I've made here already is like sick. And also like with my stuff in the store, I mean I was a college student at the College of Charleston. Like I'm 22, he's 32. He doesn't really have an in on with the like college girls, like
Right.
so I've like been able to obviously help him with like bringing them in. Like they all know who I am, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean I ship like all over the country and have done so, but it's nice to have like a more rooted Charleston presence.
Right, because then you have the people coming in, they're like, whoa, like this is fire. Instead of just people online, like through their phone, like, oh yeah, I like that one, just go ahead and order. You know, you get their vibe, you're like, well, like, oh, this for this Saturday, y'all boy, y'all feeling this? You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I definitely dig that. That's definitely a vibe.
Yeah, a group of girls came in today, and like we're all going through my stuff, and like I was just laying here on the couch, like eating some snacks, and I'm just like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah, that's me, yo.
To see, like, yeah, I'm like, hey, like he'll like, cause I get like kind of shy to be like, yeah, I'm the new vendor, cause he made fun of me one time and said that like I said it like too aggressively, and I got like so embarrassed. So now I like don't want to say it, like not don't want to say it, but I'm just like, he's like, hey, yeah, I'm the owner, Will, and I'll just be like, yeah, that's my stuff. Shop MadzMaher. But like,
my side over here.
Shop MadzMaher. Yeah, like this girl stuff kind of, but like I mean, it's funny. It's like a cool dynamic. I'm still getting used to it, but definitely been a lot balancing like having a son and like being here and like all that. But
Tell us a little bit about your shipping orders. Like, how do you manage to get all those orders out? Like,
oh yeah, I used to do like Venmo and PayPal and shit like that, but like it's a little like sketchy with that. Like your money can get frozen, so I was like, let me just legitimize all this. So I got my website and it's through like Stripe, so you just like pay with your card. I mean, you can pay through PayPal also, but it's like connected to the thing.
Right.
And then I'll just like get my order on the computer. Like I have the Stripe account and it'll just tell me like what you got, where your address is, like you paid. And then I just do all my stuff like on Pirate Ship. It like connects to there.
Okay.
And then you get like the deals on like shipping. So I mean, I ship and do everything myself. Go to the post office.
Wow, that's really
yeah.
And about your thrifting selection, how do you go about that?
Yeah, so I mean, I definitely go to a lot of like the Goodwills in South Carolina. They're like a little like they can be a little beat, but like you can definitely find some gems there. I'm from DC, so I've thrifted a lot in like Maryland, DC area, which is a lot better. And then my best friend lives in New York City, and I'm there every couple months, and I definitely get a lot of stuff when I'm there. I'll like bring my own suitcase and like fill it up.
Just have an empty suitcase.
Because I mean, it's just like I got those like PSNY wheats.
Okay.
And they're like worth $1,000 on StockX. I got them for $50, like in New York thrifting, like.
Yeah, you be having deals
like
in New York.
I have Yeezy like 350s over there, and like those are like I got those. I thrifted those, and like that's just like I got them for such a deal in New York because people in New York are like so freaking rich, and like I don't even know what like they be throwing away crazy stuff. On my meeting, my first meeting with Will here, I wore like an open ceremony tee that I got for like $20, and opening ceremony. Sorry, oh my god, opening ceremony. They're like closed now, actually, but sad. But like that T-shirt's probably like $300. Like I got it for like 20 in New York. Like.
And how do you go about pricing your stuff? Because like since it's been already used, you can't really sell it for the original price. But like, how do you go about pricing stuff? Because I know some stuff is worth more than others.
Of course. I research literally every single item. Like, the hardest part is like if it doesn't have any tags at all.
Okay. Yeah.
And like that's happened, and then I'll sort of like make it up based on like what's on trend, what's the vibe, like how good the quality is, like how used it is. But with everything I have, like it's kind of like how unique it is, how rare it is. Like I'm not gonna like if it's genuine leather, what's the material, what's the brand, how much do they go for on this site. I'll never post something for over what it's worth, like if it's for sale right now on the internet, like obviously not, but like if there's only one of it type thing. I mean, I have stuff that like I've sold for $10, and I have stuff that I've sold for like $150, $300, $500. So I mean, it just like it really depends on the item. I just do a lot of research, honestly, and like try to make it look as nice as.
So how important is your knowledge when you're basically like the process when you go through it? Like, 'cause when you said you were younger, it was kind of like you were just doing it for the money, not really so much putting thought process into it. But as you got older, you got more knowledge. You were able to acquire some beautiful gems.
Yeah, definitely. When I was younger, I was just selling it for like $10, like here and there. I mean, I made a lot of money doing that, but it's like I probably could have made a lot more. Obviously, off of like there's some sick shit I used to have that like I sold for like.
Or you could wish you could go back on.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like I can't believe. No, literally, and that's what I did, and like I think also that was an adjustment for my customer base, because I had a lot of people in the beginning who've like been with me since the beginning, like 3 years ago when I had like a lot of random shit, but like all of it was $10. But like now I'm like. I mean, I'll have expensive, but I'll also have affordable. Like I have everything. Like on my website, I'll have stuff for like literally $8. Like, but like they're cool. But it's like I'm not gonna say the value is so high. Like if it's not. Like I'm not trying to overcharge anyone. Like I'm definitely making my money like but I want everyone to get like the best deal they can. Like I know what it's like out here right now, especially like I'm not trying to rip anyone off. Yeah, no, definitely not. Like I'm trying to, I mean, I love what I do. I want everyone to love what they buy. I'm never gonna like, I measure everything. Like I try to do photo shoots based on like not just something laying flat out. I mean, with the t-shirt, that's like a lot easier because it's like just a t-shirt or whatever. Not just a t-shirt, you know, like no shade, love you, love the t-shirts. But like on a girl's body especially, like girls want to see it on a girl's body. And like my body type isn't like 6 foot model, so like I mean I'm like a curvier girl and I model what I can, but obviously I get like models to do stuff because I want everyone to feel like they can look good and like feel good.
Right, and whatever they should pick or whatever they want to wear.
Yeah, it's hard to just see a dress on a hanger and be like, yeah, I want that. Because honestly, I would never do that. Like, I would never buy something.
I don't like doing that either. And I'm a guy, so it's like
I can't buy something like that. Like, unless it's like a jacket more that like, even then I like to, but never like a dress. Like, I'm not gonna buy a dress that I can't see on. Like, you never know.
If I don't feel the texture on it, I can't know how it's gonna fit.
Yeah.
You know, so it's, I'm sketchy when I buy stuff online.
No, me too.
Even my shoes, like sometimes I'll be like, nah, these ain't supposed to fit like this. You know what I mean?
Even with these, so I'm normally an 8, but like honestly, after I had a baby, I feel like my feet grew. Like I don't know what's good, but some people said like their Jordans like ran a little bit small, and like I got these, and like honestly, they're like they just fit. Like I could use a half size though. And I was like kind of annoyed, but it's like if I tried them on, but like how am I gonna try on my Obsidian Jordans? Like no one's gonna be like, you want this free trial? Like no, you're gonna cruise those.
You gotta get them shipped first, and then but then it's a whole process sending them back. That's why I'm glad Cola Kicks opened up over here. Shout out your boy.
Shoe guy, K-Town Kicks. Honestly, on Instagram, I just buy from him. But
okay, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, word, shout out. That's dope. And I also see you got female shoes on here as well. How you go about that? You got those at the thrift store too?
Yeah, at thrift store. I have Docs over there. I have those tan shoes. I don't know what brand they are, but they're cool. Those tan cowboy boots are mine, and then the PSNY and then the Yeezys over there are mine. And those are the shoes I brought. I'm not like so into shoes. I mean, honestly, I love shoes. I've gotten into shoes. Shoes are something I'm more like won't thrift.
Okay.
But even like for myself, like I mean I will if I see a cool pair of shoes, but like I have a lot of like new shoes, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like that's kind of where I like spend my money, honestly, for my fits. Cause like
I'd be having like a $20 fit on.
Yeah, with like my $500 shoes.
Yeah,
like I don't know what like I think.
It's just I don't know. It's just something about like putting your shoes on at the end of the fit. You're like,
yeah, you're like, oh my god, wait! I actually have to shout out my friend. She is a designer and made this. She has like a cool account. It's like 1025 or something. What's it called? Yeah, on 1025. On 1025. I don't know how to pronounce this ish, but it's like her name's Brandon. She just makes like the sickest shit, honestly. But I'm like, isn't this sweatshirt from her?
Yeah. I was about to say when I walked in, like that's a custom piece right there.
Yeah.
It's not you know what I mean? You're not gonna find that in no shelf.
No, it's that's so dope. Cool. She just started her brand. It's like so cool. But that's the biggest thing. Like you gotta support your friends. And I've gotten so many compliments on this today. And like I'll tell them exactly where I got it. I show the Instagram. And like I know all my friends will do that for me. And that's why like dope. I love making friends with like people who buy my clothes also.
Yeah, it's just so important thing to create relationships while you're here. You know what I mean? And some of those relationships will turn into deeper relationships, you know. So
100%.
That's a great thing about Charleston. I feel like just the relationships you make here, they could really make a difference, good or bad, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Charleston, you don't never know.
And we gotta help some fashion in Charleston. I mean, these girls are going around going like I don't know what, and these boys, not just these girls, but all of them.
Yeah.
If I see another like Southern Prosper ass like shirt with like like literally can't
Yo, you should have.
Or like these star jeans that like flip. I like actually lose my mind. But I mean, it's fine. Like if you feel comfortable in it, like
Right.
love it. Like do your thing. But like I really think some of these girls, like some of these guys, like dress like this because it's such like you need a little more expression in that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like it's just like the most basic stuff, and it's like, but I'll see those girls come in here and like be like, oh my god, like I love. It's like they just need to see it.
They just need a little push. You know?
Yeah, I
Like,
need a
hey,
little
like,
push. Need to see it. Like I know these guys don't want to wear like a button-up polo or whatever the hell every day. Like I know you don't.
And I hope not.
Like a little originality. Like you don't even have to be a fashionista to like.
You really
wear
don't.
cool clothes.
Just feel confident in what you rock. You know what I mean? Like whenever you throw your fit on at the end of the day, you're like, man, I look fresh. I'm gonna walk out the door looking clean. Like
yeah.
I don't know. It's just a confidence boost too.
Yeah.
I guess you gotta have that in yourself, maybe. I don't know,
For
but
sure.
a lot of these people that have, like you say, wear those same clothes. They just that's all they know because Charleston's so like. It was starting to get outdated.
So.
Yeah, so I was trying to find a way to say it like that, but not like that. But
yeah. I mean,
it's
definitely like a whole thing.
Yeah, but I'm glad that Will and you guys and a whole bunch of the other guys at Selective and Cola, they're just all trying to combine and bring the culture here, and that is so great. That's why I started these videos, because I was like, man, like
people need to know about it.
Right, people need to know about these. Like even in Colombia, like Colombia's starting to get big on the vintage and all the hype, and Murdo too. So it's just like that's
fucking true.
word. So that's why I did it. I was like, man, might as well. Shit.
No, I love it.
Everybody needs the recognition, right? So.
Yeah, and women need to be represented.
Exactly, and that's why I was just like, when I found out what you did, I was like, yo, I called my editor, I was like, yo, I finally found a woman, bro. We need to get her on here, bro. He was like, message her, bro. I was like,
no.
I was like, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna do it. So, and I just, luckily, I got a message back, and I was like, word, we're gonna get
No,
her
I
on.
literally was like, I saw like football, you know, I was like, who's this man? Like, and he was like, no, do it. Like, he's sick, he's cool. But like the funniest part is like how I was telling you before we put the camera on, like how when people come in, like when I don't really know, I don't want to be like too aggressive with like I'm shop MadzMaher, like this is my stuff right here. But like when they walk in, especially when I'm like kind of working behind, like I'll check people out sometime, whatever. Like I'm here a lot doing shit. Like obviously people, like a lot of people just think I like work here, and it's like. No shade to the people who just work here, but honestly no one just works here. Like everyone is such a creative, like
everybody brings their own.
Everyone brings so much to the table. Like I've never met such a wonderful, like the people who work here are amazing, but like obviously I have actual things here, and like just because I'm a girl I feel like no one ever thinks that like this could be my store, and like this isn't my store, this is Will's store, but I have like stuff in here that's like mine, and I have my own brand, and like I'll never forget that like
hopefully
I have my own stuff, and I definitely stand up for myself. Like if Will like does something where it's like, I mean we're having photo shoots this weekend and stuff, and like it says Altered Ego, but I'm like, you're not bringing my stuff unless I'm tagged in this.
Right.
Like this is my stuff.
Right.
Like I'm not just like a part. Like I'm a part of this community. 100%. I love being in it, but like I'm gonna get my name out too.
Right.
Like forever. Like I'm never gonna
if
just become get like warped in something and not have my stuff. Like that's why I did like, because I was getting really into here, and like kind of like it's all about balance. Like I have to really still stay with my Instagram, like my stuff, and like do a photo shoot. I'm doing like a Cupid. We did like a cool like Valentine's shoot.
Okay.
It's like the Cupid drop, whatever, and it's dropping on Monday, and I'm so excited about that. We took the freshest pics ever, but like I mean that's not part of like this right here. You know what I mean? Like I still have to do my own stuff, and you know remembering that is just like really important. I need to, you know, it's easy to kind of like get dependent on someone else's, but you know like all about keeping my name out there too.
And how important is you your social media accounts with the shop?
So important. I mean, I have like 8,600 followers, I think.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny because I used to have like, I deleted like my Instagram, like my personal one, and made a new one after I had a kid. So I have only like a couple hundred followers on that, and I'm like very private on there. Like, I don't like my child being out there, and everyone's always like, go public, like all this stuff, and I'm like, no, like I have enough like people in my space, like on my other account. Like I just like to be more private about that. But like on Shop Mads, like, I mean, I get like DMs every day about like, I mean, there's like influencers who want like free stuff and stuff. I'm actually doing 2 super cool PR packages with these like awesome girls this month, and like they're gonna spread the name. Like that's sick because like what I do, I'm like really online too, and I want to honestly help Will with his online presence a little because like I mean he just has the freshest shit ever. Like
no, he does have
but like
great pieces of
oh my god, I've already bought like so much stuff.
I got these in here.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, these was on the shelf. Will wasn't in here. I think the girl that was working on the counter, she didn't.
Nikki.
Yeah, she didn't even know the price.
Yeah, because he'll like not put prices on stuff, and we're just like.
So she had to call Will. Will's just like, no, it don't have boxes, right? And she was like, no, I don't think it has a box. So they were like, $115. I was like, $115 for Supremes?
Like, take my money.
Word. I said, oh
no,
my god.
Like, he'll definitely be doing that, and I feel that too. Like, I mean, I have no price on the PSNYs right now because like, they're like a sample size, so they're 6.5.
Damn.
So they're actually worth more being a sample size,
yeah.
Which is funny because I'm like, what? But like, what man is a 6.5 wide? I honestly might keep them because they're my size.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't
because I don't think they're sell, but like I have them in here just to like bull. Like my thing is I didn't want to like wear them like and then like. Yeah, whatever. Like they're so valuable.
Suede too.
Yeah, they're like I fucked
scuff.
I mean, I already like fucked up my Obsidian, so like.
I want the patent leather Jones.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people wear the Obsidians, but not the patent leather. Not here at least. So
no, yeah, I liked those too. My guy didn't have them, so I was like, I'll just get these.
See, I'm debating. I don't know which ones I want yet because I either want the patent leather or the Travis Lowe's. Because I had the Travis high top. But my cousin came through from LA and he was like, yo, you gotta sell me these Johns, you gotta sell me. And he was just so pressed on them. I was like, yo, it's alright. She like, I got you, I'm gonna sell them to you. So I ended up giving him.
Paid a pretty penny for them.
Nah, actually, no, he didn't. I let him go for 500. And they're going for like 14, 12. But it was okay. I was like, it's my cousin, whatever. And I should have used that money to go get the Lowe's, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait.
You're a nice cousin. Yeah, I got these for like $5.50, and I was like, and I was so drunk when I bought them too, like for my man. Like I was like, are you kidding? But I'm so happy with them. Like I wear them all the time. Like it's like.
They're a great colorway.
The blue is like so easy to match.
I know, because I got so many navy blue things too.
Exactly.
And sometimes I just be like, man, if I had the Obsidians, bro, I swear. Well, alright guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode here at Kicks on the Fly. And it was great talking to Mads for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anything else you want to say to the camera?
Just follow me on Instagram, shop MadzMaher, or tune into my website, MadzMaher.com.
Alright, and if not, make sure to come check her out here at Altered Ego.
Yeah, true.
She got plenty of stuff up here. Females, y'all need to come check this stuff out, man, because Charleston, we coming up on the map. Don't sleep on it. Ain't that right?
True.
Yes, sir. Okay, alright, cool.